Now, for more on this, we are being joined by G. Parthasarathi, a former High Commissioner of India to Pakistan and former Information Advisor at the Prime Minister's Office. Thank you for being with us. Now, how do you view India as the center of diplomacy with regional players like China and Russia under the same roof?
Well, there are two issues here. One is the larger cooperation multilaterally across Eurasia. That is, Russia, including it starts with Russia and Europe, spreads across the continent of Asia to up to China. So this involves countries all across two continents, and we find that interesting because we have all of us share larger interests with regard to trade, investment, and we also have bilateral issues which we discuss. The Chinese are here, the defense minister is here, and we use the occasion to discuss our own situation. And there, I think we've had real conflicts at Himalayan heights, I would say, at up to 15,000 feet mountains in the last year and a half. Over disputes on the border, about the border. So we had it in the north last year in Ladakh, and there have been Chinese intrusions into Indian territory this year, a few months ago. And while the other issues are under discussion, this recent intrusion has also raised concern. So, and we've made it very clear to China that we attach the highest importance to some of the areas which they have taken over in the winter of last year in the north, but they have been forced out in the east. The issue remains that we should not have this, and we'll look at measures as to how we can address it. But right now, the India-China relationship bilaterally, we may regionally cooperate, is seriously affected by Chinese intrusions, both in across our northern and eastern borders.
Absolutely. Now, how does India balance its foreign policy at a time when New Delhi is hosting China for the SCO summit, while on the other hand, India will be attending the Quad summit next month? How do you view New Delhi's foreign policy overtures?
Basically, what we are seeking is widespread regional and international economic cooperation. That's our fundamental aim. Now, in the case of the Quad, the fact of the matter is that China has disputes all across our neighborhood, across the entire Indo-Pacific region. Right now, the American Navy is based in Japan with a defense agreement, with their defense agreement and concerns about China. Other side, towards the Indian Ocean, the Chinese have intruded into territories of Philippines and literally pushed the Philippines Navy out of their own borders. So really, we believe there's a question of China not playing by the rules, that it having border disputes both on its land and maritime boundaries with virtually every country surrounding it. And we believe that this has to be handled not only directly bilaterally with China, but also with cooperation of others. Yes, there is the Quad, there is what is called as the U2I2. These agreements with the United States, with Australia, with United Arab Emirates, with Saudi Arabia, all this is meant to cooperate regionally and protect the security of this entire region. So it is a going concern effort, and India is in partnership with most countries in Southeast Asia, virtually all, most countries that is across the Indian Ocean, and in the Pacific we are working together with the United States, Japan, Australia, and the others to see that China behaves with restraint. It can't be having border disagreements with every one of its neighbors as it has at present. And so apart from addressing our own problems, to work with bringing about regional peace.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being with us and your very valuable insights there.